Brace yourselves. Daytime television has just lost one of its most infamous voices. After years of fiery debates, headline-making clashes, and unapologetic hot takes, Joy Bahar has officially exited The View, and not on her own terms. The veteran co-host, known for her sharp tongue and unfiltered opinions, has found herself caught in a whirlwind of backlash, lawsuits, and social media outrage. But what could possibly force out one of the most recognizable faces in talk show history? Enter Karoline Leavitt, the 27-year-old rising conservative powerhouse who, according to reports, may have played a pivotal role in Behar's shocking departure. This isn't just another TV shakeup, it's a full-blown war on the airwaves, and the fallout is only just beginning. So what exactly went down behind the scenes? And how did Joy's own words come back to haunt her? Let's break it all down. This is where things get spicy. It all started during a recent episode of The View, a show that's no stranger to heated debates. But this time, Joy Bahar took it a step too far. While discussing Karoline Leavitt, the newly appointed White House press secretary under Donald Trump's administration, Behar didn't hold back. Instead of focusing on Leavitt's credentials, she zeroed in on her looks. She's probably only in that position because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10, Behar quipped, sparking gasps across the panel. A moment of awkward laughter followed, but the damage was already done. Viewers immediately took to social media, calling the comment sexist, demeaning, and a blatant double standard. Critics argued that Behar, who has spent years advocating for women's rights, had just undermined a young woman's career in one breath. And Karoline Leavitt, she wasn't about to let that slide. Before the segment had even ended, the internet exploded. Hashtags calling for Behar's resignation began trending. Conservative media outlets jumped on the controversy, and rumors started swirling that ABC executives were not happy. But was this just another case of Joy pushing the envelope too far? Or was there something bigger brewing behind the scenes? The second Behar's comment hit the airwaves, the internet erupted. Twitter turned into a battleground, with conservatives blasting Behar for hypocrisy, and even some of her usual supporters struggling to defend her. Accusations of sexism, double standards, and media bias flooded social media, and hashtags like #FireJoyBahar and #BoycottTheView started trending within hours. But the drama didn't stop there. Karoline Leavitt herself wasted no time clapping back. In a scathing statement, she called out Behar for dismissing her accomplishments and reducing her to just her looks. This is exactly the kind of toxic rhetoric that holds women back. Leavitt fired back, adding that she had worked tirelessly to earn her new position. Conservative media ran with it, turning Behar into the villain of the week, and the pressure on ABC executives started to boil over. Then came the legal bombshell. Whispers of a defamation lawsuit against Behar and The View started making the rounds. While nothing had been officially confirmed, reports suggested that Leavitt's team was weighing their options. And ABC, they were in full-on damage control mode, with sponsors reportedly threatening to pull ads and high-profile figures jumping into the debate. The network had a decision to make: stand by Behar or cut her loose to save face. Within days, the speculation turned into reality. Joy Bahar was out. Whether she was fired or chose to step away remains up for debate. But one thing is clear, this wasn't a simple exit, this was a media firestorm, and the fallout was far from over. But did Karoline Leavitt really force ABC's hand, or was Behar already on borrowed time? The battle lines have been drawn, and the war for daytime TV dominance is just heating up.
You know, ABC having just paid $15 million for a defamation lawsuit would think not to engage in conspiracy theories about assassination attempts, but I guess that's too much to ask from The View.
Joy Bahar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists, but they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years. They likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him. They have shamed him. They have lied about him consistently on their show.
But let's not overlook Karoline Leavitt's role in this drama. While she never explicitly called for Joy Bahar's firing, her sharp response, paired with the immediate conservative media frenzy, undeniably turned up the heat. The pressure wasn't just coming from the public, it was coming from high-profile figures, conservative politicians, and even advertisers who reportedly began reconsidering their relationship with The View. ABC found itself trapped in a political and financial nightmare. Then came the moment of truth. Behind closed doors, executives had to make a tough call: stand by Behar and risk further fallout, or cut cut ties to save the brand. The decision was swift. Joy Bahar was out. But here's the twist. Some reports suggest Behar didn't see it coming. According to insiders, she believed ABC would have her back, as they had in past controversies. Instead, she was quietly shown the door, leaving fans and critics stunned. So, did Karoline Leavitt single-handedly take down one of daytime TV's most iconic voices? Maybe not directly, but she undoubtedly played a key role in accelerating Behar's downfall. Now, the real question is, what happens next? With Joy Bahar officially gone, the spotlight shifts to The View. Can the show survive this shakeup, or is it about to enter a new era, one without its most outspoken firebrand? First, ABC faces a massive decision. Who will replace Joy Bahar? Love her or hate her, she was one of the show's most recognizable and polarizing voices, keeping audiences glued to their screens just to hear what she'd say next. Rumors are already swirling about potential replacements, with names like Ana Navarro, a frequent panelist, and even former press secretary Jen Psaki being tossed into the mix. But will a new hire bring the same edge that Behar did? Or will ABC play it safe to avoid another PR disaster? Meanwhile, Behar herself has remained eerily quiet. Insiders suggest she's not done yet. Could she take her talents to another network? Maybe even make a wildcard appearance on Fox News? Or could she launch her own uncensored podcast? One thing's for sure, Joy Bahar won't fade into the background without making her voice heard. As for Karoline Leavitt, she's riding high. Not only did this controversy catapult her into the national spotlight, but it also solidified her as a rising star in conservative media. Could this be the start of something bigger? A TV gig, a future in politics beyond her current role? One viral moment may have just changed everything for her. But the biggest question lingering over all of this is, did ABC make a huge mistake by letting Joy go? Will this move attract a new audience, or will longtime fans feel betrayed? One thing's certain, the drama is far from over. What do you think? Was Joy Bahar's exit justified, or was she unfairly silenced? Drop your thoughts below, because this conversation is just heating up.